Hello, so today we will be creating a dish using Himokal udon, right here, that's in my hand. And this will be a similar type of dish. I previously posted a video that uses the same noodles, the udon noodles as well. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead check that out. But today we'll be creating a new type of dish with it. And so yeah, let's get this started. Alright, so these are the ingredients that I'll be using today. Just go one by one. These are the noodles that I mentioned earlier. There's 2 portions in here. And by the way, I'll be making this. I'll be cooking today for 2 portions. So that's why there's 2 pottes as well. And so it recommends about half of this Burdock Roots, or in Japanese gobo. Half a carrot. About 100 grams of Daikon Radish, but honestly, I didn't even measure it. So take this as 100 grams as a grain of salt. Don't rely too much on it. Might be too much or too less. About 60 grams of this Maitake Mushrooms, which I'm not even gonna try to measure as well. Just gonna use this whole package. These Shimeji Mushrooms right here that I'm pointing at, basically these are just use about half of what's in the package and it should be fine. That should be a good amount. And 4 of these Shitake Mushrooms. And about 6 of these Hakusai Lettuce. These are kind of dirty, so I'm gonna clean these off. So 6 leaves of them. I have 6 leaves. 6 to 8, I guess, depending on what you need. And of course, my protein, chicken. Today I am using a chicken breast, and it kind of recommends to use 60 grams for 2 portions, but you know, I need my protein, so I'm gonna use 300 grams for this. And for the flavorings, it's this is Mirin. It's a Japanese flavoring, and cooking sake, some broth, and soy sauce. Right here. That's my tea. I'm gonna be drinking out of that. Alright, now first comes the protein, the chicken breast. Now I'm gonna remove this skin just so it will be much easier to eat. And besides, it'll be much easier to cut through. But after I remove the skin, I'll be tearing this into bite-sized pieces. Yep. It's fun. Alright, now cutting them into bite-sized pieces. I'm just gonna cut it down in half and then work my way through it. I should use it this way. I mean, you don't have to think too much. I mean, as long as you're any size of how you want will suffice. However, I'm gonna be eating this with my grandmother, so I'm gonna make it pretty small, just so it'll be easier on her. Ooh, that's a good size. Bite-sized pieces. Maybe I could cut it. Nah, these are good enough, honestly. I'm gonna cut this a little bit more. Maybe I could cut all of them a little bit more, but honestly, it's alright. It's a little bit too big, I guess. Don't really want to run my fingers too much through these, honestly. It's raw chicken, pretty dangerous. But anyway, that's our chicken then. Alright, so next we are going to slice these, cut these into small pieces, but honestly, I'm just gonna use a slicer to slice them, so I'll just be doing that one by one. It's a bit more difficult than I thought. Alright, change of plans. We'll be cutting the Burdock roots with a knife, but the carrot and the Daikon Radish, we'll use a slicer. Oh gosh, let's see. Alright, that's the best I can do with what I have. I mean, it's alright. Probably just like dice them like onions. Dice them up, dice them up. Alright. I'll just finish up the rest. I'll just cut to it. Alright. Now we will be cutting the Daikon Radish. Thought about using the slicer for this again, but no, I'm just gonna use my knife for this. I don't think everybody has a slicer anyway, so this, we'll thinly slice this as well. Shouldn't be too difficult. Not having, as you can see, I'm having a bit of difficulty. Oh my god, there we go. And let's cut that out right there. That again. Alright, I'll be doing the rest for this as well. And for the carrot, I'll be using the slicer for this. So just be careful not to cut yourself and just use this slicer as I'm showing. Yeah, I'm wearing a tank top today because, well, it's summertime and summertime here in Tokyo is humid. Very humid. It's about like 30 degrees. No, not 30, like 30. It was like, high was 38 degrees today. And high was 38 degrees, so I kind of need to wear my tank top to keep myself cool. Alright, lastly, for the mushrooms, no, not lastly, I still have the Hakusai Lettuce. But for the mushrooms, might want to, for the Shitake mushrooms, you might want to like cut off these end parts, because these are kind of in the way. Much better if we remove them. Or I don't know, that's what it seems for me. I might be wrong. And for the Shimeji mushrooms, they're these end parts. Try to remove us where like all the mushrooms are connected. Try to remove them because it's unnecessary. And yeah, other than that, it should be good. Tatsumaki tochiki nanda. Should be good. All right. Now all we have to do is the Hakusai lettuce. All right. So now let's get. We need a pretty big pan for this. Like a pretty deep pan for this. So if you want us to get a deep pan, try to heat it up. And once it's heated, I'm just gonna put it in right now. But I'm just gonna put in some canola oil in this. Alright, now since now it's heated, I'm gonna add my chicken breast. Now this has not been seasoned at all. Stir well. Alright, now we'll wait until that's cooked through. Alright, although it's not cooked through yet, it's still gonna stay in the pan for a while, so by that time the chicken's gonna be all cooked through. In the meantime, I'm gonna add the other ingredients. So first I'm gonna add the Burdock Roots. The Daikon Radish and the carrots. These are roots, so they take a little bit more to cook the root. Once that's in, keep it at medium heat and make sure to stir. Alright, now once that's done, we will now add the mushrooms. Obviously, any order that you want, just add them in. Add them in. And yeah, make sure to stir well. Try to get those mushrooms down in the pot so you get through the heat better. Yeah, and we'll keep it like this. Maybe put a lid on it as well for about 2-3 minutes. Alright, so now that's cooked throughout. So now we will now add our Hakusai lettuce. Here it is. Add that in. Here's the rest of it. I'm gonna have a hard time doing this. Here we go. Come on, come on. Oh, that's a lot. But it's gonna shrink down. So don't worry about it. Now we will let this rest in. We'll put a lid on it. And keep it on fire. I'm gonna put it on low heat for now. Alright, so now that's simmered down quite a bit. We will now add our seasonings. So now 2 cups of this broth. I recommend 1 cup for 1 portion, so I'm adding 2 cups. honestly might be too many. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Oh, that was for one portion. So it should be, I'm gonna use 3 tablespoons for 2. And 2 teaspoons of 2 teaspoons of this Mirin. And this cooking sake. Chorizo. Alright. And of course, you mix well. Mix until you mix it well, then wait until it comes to a bit of a boil. Alright, so now that it's boiled, we will now take each udon one by one and gently break them in. The first one's already broken apart, so it's a little bit unfortunate. The rest, let me break it. Oh my god, it's tearing itself apart. I don't know what's going on. Oh my. Mayday. But yeah, just use it and take it out from the packaging. You don't how should I say, don't wash off the flour that's on it, because that's gonna make this soup thing kind of a little more thick. It thickens the dish and it makes it much tastier. Ah, God. It's turned apart. I'm having trouble. Oh no. Oh Lord. That's a bit unfortunate. But we gotta do the best what we got, right? Try to take these apart. Make sure they don't stick to each other. Oh, that's hot. No, I don't know if that's gonna be safe. I'm gonna be able to save this noodle. And thank God I was able to pull apart most of them, but yeah. It's all it's okay, I guess. Oh, God damn, that's hot. It's okay. So now let's put them in the yeah, it's turned itself apart, but yeah. Alright, let's put it on medium heat. It was on high heat. Let's put it on medium heat now. And yeah, we'll leave it like this for about 10 minutes and come back to fish. Alright, so once you have the noodles are in for 10 minutes, that should be enough time. And yeah. Now we're gonna go portion this. We're just just gonna portion this. Just use it like this. Yep. Sounds pretty good. There's a lot more than 2 portions in this. That's for sure. Alright. I'll just see how it is. I'll just put in this much for now. It doesn't look much, but trust me, there's quite a lot of going on here. So yeah. Alright, I'm gonna try out one side of this. Try a strand of it. Right here. There you go. Oh. There's way too much seasoning or flavors. Hold on. It's a bit too. Alright, we can ease back on the soy sauce and the broth out for this. Ease way back on it. So yeah. The Mirin and the cooking of sake should be fine, but definitely the broth and the soy sauce can take it back a notch. Especially since it's still a bit runny as well. But yeah, that was it. That was the Himokawa. What is this called? Okkirikomi. Okkirikomi. Alright? That was it. Thank y'all.